Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we are in the car, as you can see. I'm actually headed downtown right now. Going with a couple friends. We're gonna stop off at a couple places and take some pictures of the car. Finally aired out. We're actually gonna head to the place I used to work at, actually. They closed down, so I want to take a couple pictures there. I think that'll be kind of fun. I had just gotten back from my buddy's house. We did the 300-mile checkup to make sure all the bolts and stuff were tight, make sure none of the fittings were leaking and everything like that. So that's what we're doing. Everything's all good. I've got 512 miles on the bags right now. And before I get to our little photo shoot, I just want to do a little review on the bags, show you guys kind of how they feel, how I feel about them. I want to start with an overview of the install. As you guys know or may not know, I had the management installed by DS Custom. They mounted the tank up, they put the manifold behind it. I told them everything where I wanted things to go, and they did an excellent job. They put the compressor in the little cubby hole in the trunk, so it looks really clean. Actually, I really like that, how that turned out. Install wasn't that hard, just mainly time consuming. As long as you have a decent amount of tools and some general know-how, you'll be fine. That is if you had the management installed. If I had to guess, running the wires and all the hoses, that would be a huge pain, and that's why I had DS Custom install for me, because I didn't really have the time or the know-how. That wiring was probably going to end up bad if I ended up doing it myself. So there's that. And now for the review of how they ride. As you guys might be able to tell, I'm using a GoPro to film right now, and I don't usually like using it because the mount is too sturdy and it makes me look really bumpy in the car, as you can probably tell right about now. So I actually wanted to use it more so for this episode, so you guys could actually see how bumpy it is in the car. So yeah, the bags ride pretty okay. They ride a lot like my coilovers that I had before. I had WRD coilovers. They were cheap. I think you can get them for like $400. The ride isn't terrible. Under braking is where you could expect the most bounciness, I guess. Usually in the last about 5 miles an hour as you're decelerating. But it's bearable. If you're used to coilovers, then you're not going to mind it. But if you're going from stock suspension to bags, it's definitely going to be a rougher transition. There are cops everywhere today. It's relatively, I guess, bouncy, as you can see. At slow speeds, it's more so bouncy, but I'm satisfied. I mean, I didn't expect them to be like a cloud, really. I'm running at 55 PSI in the fronts and then 40s in the rear. I have kind of, I guess, meaty tires as far as like stance and everything goes. So I could ride at a lower pressure if I had some more stretch on my tires, probably. Basically how it works, I think, is that the lower pressure you run in them, the less bouncy it will be, as from what I've heard. I have a whole bunch of different presets. So there's a lot of settings with the Autopilot V2, a lot of different presets you can have. That's why I went for it, and it seemed like I could get my money's worth out of that many presets. I almost went with the manual management. Good thing I didn't, though. There's another cop. We've seen 3 cops on our way to downtown, so that's fantastic. Cops everywhere. But yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with the bags. They're amazing. If I can get my hands on some footage from these photo shoots, then I'll definitely show you guys, because it looks amazing. And hopefully, maybe I might put up a couple pictures that we took, a couple of my favorites maybe. They ride, I would say, the same as coilovers, maybe slightly more cushiony than the WRD coilers that I had, but it's not a huge difference. I haven't really tested the handling because that's not really what my car is meant for. It's just meant for scene points, style points. You know, it's meant for the scene. And it's a Jetta 2.5, not meant for speed. So, not really going to be doing a review, I guess, performance and handling wise. But this is my daily, so I mean, that's kind of the review I'm giving. Is more like a daily, day-to-day kind of day-to-day suspension feel, I guess, what you can expect on your roads. But yeah, they are kind of bumpy, but if you're coming from coilovers, like I said, then you'll be pretty used to it already. But if you're coming from stock suspension, you can expect a rough ride. But overall, I'm very impressed with what Raceland has made with these bags, and I'll have to keep you guys posted on how they do even farther down the road. So I'd like to thank you all for watching. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe on the video, and stay tuned for more videos like this one.